It's a regatta of boats. Hello, testing, 1, 2, testing. Do you hear me? Do you copy? Chat, are you there? Do you read me? Woo. All right. All right, all right. Sputnik Plop, how you doing? Welcome, you are the first today.
Guys.
All right. What's up, Panama Games? How you doing? Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Mission District, San Francisco, California. All right, I'm going to the right here. We're gonna do a little bit of cruising around. Oh, this is the wrong one. It's the next alleyway. This one's Sycamore. We're gonna cruise around the Mission a bit today. Before we go on to our next activity. Road closed. Oh, I wonder if it's for Dia de los Muertos. Oh yeah, there's an activity. Interesting. Welcome to Clarion Alley. It looks pretty crowded. I don't know if I can ride through there. Okay, well, there goes that plan. No plan survives first contact with Sunday, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Jacob Bax? How you doing? I'm relaxing after 3 hours of cycling today, actually. Oh, heck yeah. It's fun to see other people spending their own energy. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Mission District, San Francisco, California. Today is the beginning of Crew Member November. I think the 5th annual Crew Member November. I'm actually not sure exactly. 5 years running. Got to keep it going. It's our opportunity to do some good with the stream and with the community that we have here. And that's what it's all about. Let's go up Shotwell. I had another plan over here. This one is Cap Street. We'll keep going to Shotwell. Yeah, we're gonna do a rare thing today, which is ride around the Mission, which we usually don't do. Usually when I'm cruising around the Mission, I'm walking. But we got some ground to cover today. I don't have a real strict plan for my Mission exploration activities. We'll just check out some art, see some things. Maybe ride 24th Street, I don't know. And then we're gonna head downtown. All right, Shotwell. Nice and gentle up the bump. What's up, Michael? What's up? Oh, a tall shade. Thank you for that tier 1 9-month sub. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I lost a modem already. Well, that's not a good sign. Gosh dang it. We are on Shotwell Slow Street right now. And I'm gonna stop here for a sec because my rig is a little wonky. I don't know what's going on. So if it's not one thing, it's another. Yeah, I was late today because I couldn't get my microphone to connect to my camera. I had to factory reset the camera. And now I'm like struggling with this. It's just, I haven't had like a stable stream in like 12 months. Something like that. Just real bad stream juju for the last year. Next year's my year, chat. I can feel it. Oh, there it goes. It's back. I did nothing today besides watch Twitch and YouTube. Oh, good for you. Sounds so nice. It is unbelievable weather out here today. So nice out. Oh my gosh. I don't even need a jacket or nothing. November 1st. All right, chat, so we're out here on Shotwell. And really what I wanted to do was show you some of what the Mission has to offer. The Mission is my home neighborhood, and I thought it would be nice just to do a little bit of bike exploring here. We've walked around here many times. We usually don't go by bike. And I thought maybe I would just show you some of the art in this particular neighborhood that I love. Why it's a great neighborhood. It is predominantly a Hispanic neighborhood, and there's Hispanic culture all around us. One of the things I love about it. It's also the Dia de los Muertos. Celebrations are coming up, so we might see some preparations happening for that. And it's all going to segue into what's happening later, which is our Crew Member November activity. Crew Member November is our opportunity to do some good with the stream in unity with our community. It's all gonna get tied together. Go out amongst your peeps, yeah. A lot of that. Ah, Shotwells. My favorite watering hole. Bike wonky? Is it wonky? Oh yeah, it is wonky. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we've turned the corner. Or maybe we haven't. Maybe it's just gonna get worse. For Halloween on Shotwell here, this section for the next few blocks was just all shut down to cars. Completely taken over by trick-or-treaters. The houses, a lot of people here at the houses were sitting out on their stoops, handing out candy. And it was just a party here in the street. There's a DJ playing on the roof up here. Often, there was a house giving out pizza. You just go get pizza. There's often although I didn't see this year, a house that gives out hot dogs. And many of the houses giving out some treats for the adults. So just a festive atmosphere. This block, along with many others in the Mission, are great for trick-or-treating. Are you doing the charity food drive next Saturday? I don't know. I mean, I wasn't planning on it, but I didn't hear about it. What's it for? Lots of Hispanic peeps here, and you go to Taco Bell. I do Taco Bell on the stream for you, chat. Well, I mean, I also like it, but it's a meme, you know? And that's part of the meme, is that we live, you know, the stream originates here in the Mission, and yet we get our Mexican food from Taco Bell, which is not Mexican food. But yeah, if you do want authentic Mexican food, the Mission is the place to go. In fact, the Chipotle burrito is based on the Mission style burrito, which was developed here on 24th Street in Mission. One of the most famous taquerias, El Farolito, serving up those Mission style burritos. La Taqueria is kind of widely regarded as being the best by a bunch of people, although it's contested. But they don't do the same kind of burrito. It's a little different. In Antioch. Oh, that's a bit of a trek, huh? Maybe if Valentine's down for it. So yeah, that is just one example of the great culture that comes out of the mission. Also, the mission tortillas that you see sometimes in the grocery store, right here in the mission. I mean, I don't know if they're still made in the mission, but it's a mission company. That's why it's named Mission. And we'll go up 24th Street in a bit here. There's probably all kinds of stuff going on. The food drive is organized by SF Marin Food Bank. Oh. Participants race to deliver either a list of items fast or a lot of food items in a given time. Oh, I've heard of this one. It's like a bike race food drive. That's really cool. Not gonna do that though. It's a Saturday. That's Datter Days. Only if I can get Valentine to join me. All right, so here's one of the things that I wanted to show off about the mission. We're here. I don't know if I've ever streamed this before. There's an artist that often draws on the sidewalks here named Chalk Visions. Chalk Visions does great chalk artwork, and I happened to notice on Instagram that he had a few new pieces out. It had been raining, so several of them got washed away, but there's now 2 new ones for us to check out. So I figured we would come by here and check out what Chalk Visions has going on. So let's do that. Can I get closer? Okay, so here's the first one. Let's get my bike a little closer, actually. Okay. All right, so this is the first piece here. This is by Chalk Visions. This is, oh yeah, you can kind of see here at the top. Chalk Visions. They're Chalk Visions on Instagram. You can find them on Instagram. He's a local artist. He often draws here at this intersection at 25th and Shotwell. And there, he's got 2 new pieces up for us to check out. That's his punk rocker, obviously. And then we'll come forward here a little bit. And then he's got this cool one that he recently drew also. His style is very kind of geometric. There's all kinds of sort of geometric patterns in the work. And if I get close in here, you can see like all of these lines are just so meticulously colored and drawn. It's pretty amazing what he's able to do. So this is Chalk Visions. This is just one of the great artists here in the mission. His work on display for the public to check out at any time, while it's here at least, weather permitting. It's not permanent, it is chalk, of course. Very cool though, right? Audio is desynced. That's not okay. All right. And we have also committed. All right, let's see again. I don't understand how it's desynced. Oh, it still says Wheel World. Oh, crap. Can I edit that now? I feel like I can't edit that. It just isn't loading anything. Oh, here we go. How come I can't change it? All content must adhere. Okay, but how do I change my category? I can change my category midstream, right? I don't understand why it doesn't let me do it while I'm live. Yeah, no changes were made. I know. I couldn't. You wouldn't let me. The audio is good now? That? I offset it by 100 milliseconds, but I'm pretty sure it should be 0. So I think it was desynced for some other reason. All right, let's go to another. Let's go across the street and see if there's any more Chalk Visions work over there. Let's see. Anything here? Nope. And I don't think there's anything over here right now either. Having another stream full of technical issues. Yeah, there's no Chalk Visions there. Okay, so that was the first thing I wanted to check out here in the mission was Chalk Visions. Chalk Visions is one of my favorite artists out here on the streets. He does his impermanent chalk art on the sidewalk for all to enjoy. Just one of the many amazing things about the Mission neighborhood. The price you pay for taking a week off. Oh, is that what it is? I had to factory reset my camera to get my mic to connect to it. So something is weird with that stuff today, for sure. What is the Crew Member November goal? Well, the goal, of course, is for... Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Crew Member November. The goal of Crew Member November is always the same, which is that the community comes together and supports one another. Today, we're doing a fundraiser on today's stream for La Raza Centro Legal. They provide immigration legal assistance to those who need it. And I am planning to take us by the immigration courthouse later today and explain why it's so critical right now that we do that. But for right now, what I wanted to do is just cruise around the Mission District, home to one of our great immigrant communities. It's a primarily Hispanic district and also my home. And so I just thought I would share some of the beauty of it with you. Like, I mean, this is graffiti art. It's super cool though. It's clearly done by professionals and it looks really cool. That's a very good cause. Yes, so I encourage all of you, go make a donation. I have the CMN or Crew Member November commands will take you to the donation page for La Raza Centro Legal. And I am going to take you by San Francisco Courthouse today. In the meantime, we're just going to explore some alleys. There's so many cool alleys to check out. Oh, this one's really cool. This one here is a Xavi Peniton, which we've seen Xavi's artwork on the stream before. He does these cool kind of geometric style designs. I love them. Oh yeah, that one's a cool one too. I'll point that way and show you. So yeah, this one's Xavi Peniton. Here, that's one section of it. It's actually quite large. There's a lot going on here. I wish I could turn the camera to the side. So these butterfly designs are super cool. Wow. And I love the way that he's incorporated the posts here into the design. And here, let's get one more shot from down here. I'm kind of going the wrong way down this alley to film it, but that's okay. Yeah, and that's a cool one too. Like, look at that sick frog. And there are so many alleyways in the Mission that are adorned with beautiful artwork like this. I mean, this is really cool here too. Check out this one. There's kind of like a good versus evil thing going on here. Oh, I guess there's like that sort of cat-like figure there. and then there's like a piggy over here, and there's a bird in the middle. It's all very deranged looking. I like it. Yeah, there's a little bitty dog behind me somewhere, kind of stressing out. Yeah, the Gigantes. Go Gigantes. ESEPH.com, ESEF.com. I wonder what that is. Some artist? Is that the artist website? Cool. I like the bear in space. We might actually be able to see while we're out here some Ciaran Norris work. Ciaran Norris is one of the he designed the backgrounds. He's a background artist for Bob's Burgers. So a lot of the architecture and buildings and kind of general city vibe that you get when you watch Bob's Burgers originated actually right here in the Mission. I always wondered why I love that show so much, and it's because it makes me feel like home. I watch it and it's just home. And look, this one's a Mission themed one here. You can see the new Mission Theater sign right there. You've got Sutro Tower over here, the Golden Gate Bridge, it's the cable cars. I like this. Oh, and if we go all the way over on the end here, it's got the Mission District signs here. You can see they look like street signs, but it says Mission District. And then also another nod to San Francisco Bay Area history. October 1989, Tuesday, 17th, October 1989. That is the day of the big one, the last big earthquake to hit San Francisco in 89. It was the Loma Prieta earthquake. And I mean, wild event, right? Because the freeway deck collapsed. There were, many deaths. People driving across the Bay Bridge and on the highways downtown, which have since been removed thanks to the earthquake. But it happened to be that day was game 1 of the World Series, and that World Series was the Oakland A's against the San Francisco Giants. So even though the earthquake hit at peak commuter hour, the roads were almost empty because there were so many people like staying in place to watch the game. And so the game is credited with saving hundreds or maybe even thousands of lives because people weren't on the highways when the earthquake hit. My voice. Oh, I didn't notice this before, but this little pattern here is really cool. I like that. All right, we'll go this way because I like this one too. All the art in these alleyways cycles out, by the way. Like nothing stays here for very long. We could come back next year and it'll be all different. Also, why is chat not working here? Are you all just quiet? Oh, cool. Yep, you all are just quiet, I guess. Oh, I can't change my friggin' category. Hey, Poober, you're here. Poober, do you have the ability to change my category? I'm still on Wheel Worlds, the game I was playing last week, and it won't let me change it from the mobile app. All right, so this was Cypress Alley. We are overawed by art. Excellent. Yeah, this is Cypress Alley. Honestly, this alley doesn't even I don't even know if this makes the lists for most people, but this one's really cool. I used to live right against Cypress Alley. Very cool spot. Always has had great art there. And there's, like I said, that one doesn't even make the list of art alleys. There are a few others that are more famous. The first one we went by was Clarion Alley, but that was the most famous. I skipped it because there was an event going on in there. So that's Cypress Alley. The next one I'm going to do is Orange Alley, which is up this way. Can you do ! Set game IRL? I could try that. Set game. Set BAME. Change the game to IRL. Heck yeah, I think that worked. Oh wait, but I usually do just chatting. I get better numbers that way. Nice, thank you, Dimitri. I appreciate that. It'd be pretty cool if I had like an AI moderator I could just talk to on the stream. Someone build that for me, please. All right, next up is Orange Alley. And this next spot is one that American 2050 originally introduced me to. You know, even though I've lived here in the Mission for almost 15 years, I'm always still learning new things about this neighborhood. And one of those things is right down here at the end of this alleyway. Oh yeah, did a donation, but it was a little confusing at my end with PayPal and my ISP. Thank you so much, Jacob Bax. I appreciate that. Anybody else making donations from outside the US, consult with Jacob Bax if you need help, because he can help apparently. I see what you were saying, Michael. It's time to go off stream and touch grass. Going offline now. Yeah, you're right. A tall shade. Maybe that's actually not what I want. All right, chat. Here's what we're here for next. This is the Peephole Cinema. I'll get a shot for you all. Peephole Cinema. Okay, so this is the Peephole Cinema. This little hole here has a movie playing in it. The movie right now is called Analog. I'll get in a little closer. And celebrating handmade, these are handmade animations right now. It says through November 2025. This one hasn't changed out yet, but I guess it's going to change out soon. Oh, we just got raided. Oh, never mind. We gotta follow. Excuse me. What is it? Fear RYC 73. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Oh, my audio could be desynced right now. I don't know. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Right now we are exploring the Mission District as part of our Crew Member November festivities. Every November for the last 5 years, the stream has taken November as an opportunity to give back to the communities that have given to us through the stream over the years and over the previous year. This year, or at least this stream today, we are raising funds for La Raza Centro Legal, providing legal representation for immigrants here in the United States and here in San Francisco. I have a plan to take us over to the immigration courthouse later. That is one of our destinations. But in the meantime, I thought it might be great to explore the Mission, one of our fantastic immigrant communities here in San Francisco. It also is the neighborhood that I live, so I hold a lot of affection for it. I'm going to show you some of the art and some of the community activities going on. Hopefully we'll see some Dia de las Muertas preparations going on. Maybe people put on costumes, marigolds out. I don't know. We'll see. And then we're going to head downtown. So thank you for stopping in. We got lots more to come. I already forgot how to stream. Yeah, I know. I take 1 week off. All right. So here we go, chat. I'm going to try and give you a view of the movie through the peephole. Let's see if we can see it. There it is. Wow, it's just like watching it in real life. It's a lot of like geometric patterns and stuff. Keeping in mind that these animations are all handmade. These are handmade animations. The whole show is about 90 seconds long. It doesn't include any audio. And it varies from the abstract to like the more realistic. I wish I could zoom it in a little bit. Let's see if I can do that. Boop, boop, boo. No, I cannot. Why won't it let me change any settings? Okay, well, that's that. All right, there's the Peephole Cinema, ladies and gentlemen. I always think that spot's really cool. Another example of the great art available to the public here in the Mission District. None of these things that I've shown you so far are like funded by the city or sanctioned by the city. These are just things that the community brings to the table to entertain one another, to bring just a little bit more beauty to the neighborhood. And I love that. I love that about the Mission neighborhood. The last show I watched through a peephole would have been TOS. Wow. You know, you didn't need to tell anyone that, Ken. All right, onward. We're gonna head up 24th Street and we're gonna go to another art alley, Balmy Alley. And then what do you say we head towards downtown? That'll be nice, right? Onward. Peephole Cinema. So like I said, I first learned about the Peephole Cinema actually through a curious crew member. American 2050, in one of his scavenger hunts, included the Peephole Cinema as a destination, and that is how I learned of it, which I think is pretty cool. All right, let's take a left here on Bartlett. Not an art alley, but it's a nice peaceful bike route over to 24th Street. OMG, is he live today? What's up, Mike from Canada? How you doing? Yes, I'm live. I know, I guess I was live last week too, but I just wasn't on the bike. I actually really enjoyed doing the home stream last week. It kind of made me wish that I had like a home stream in my schedule also. That would be kind of fun, right? I could do like, I liked that game Wheel World. I don't really want to play it off stream, but I would love to play it on stream again for sure. Oh my God. The only reason I'm waiting here is because there's a cop in front of me. Don't tell the cops. Why do people drive such big cars? This makes no sense. Must be so hard. Do a wheel world trick? I could draft, I guess. All right, so we are, like I said, we're just exploring the Mission District right now. This is 24th Street. 24th Street is kind of the cultural epicenter of the Mission District. We're at 24th and Mission right now. You can see marigolds out in force, all kinds of people getting ready to celebrate Dia de los Muertos. And we're just gonna cruise down this a bit. We're gonna head over to Balmy Alley. Who wants McDonald's? We just passed, right across the street from McDonald's is El Farolito, one of the most famous taquerias here in the Mission. They sell their world famous Mission style burrito. Oh look, and you can see the marigolds out in force right now, getting ready for Dia de los Muertos. Between Wheel World and Real World. Marty33, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We're on 24th Street here in the Mission District. Just checking it out. One of the beautiful cultural districts of San Francisco here. There's art all up and down the streets, marigolds everywhere for Dia de los Muertos. And I'm even seeing some people in face paint and some costumes here and there. Maybe if you keep your eyes peeled, you'll see somebody. I smell popcorn. Day of the Dead, that's right. Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. And it is, the mission is the place to go if you're celebrating the Day of the Dead. It is a somber time to remember our ancestors. But, you know, also a joyous and artful time celebrating their lives and the impact that they've had on us. What's up, California boy? How you doing? Welcome to the Mission District, everybody. We got one more art alley to check out. I know we've been down it on stream before, but just want to take the opportunity to do it again. Also, the alleys change all the time. The artwork is constantly recycling. Oh, the lowriders are coming out. All right, here's Balmy. It also happens to be right next to my favorite taqueria in the mission, El Farolito. Of course, we can't come to Balmy Alley without the birth mural. See, chat? This is why we come here. This is what it's all about. The birth mural. I know you love this one. Chat always loves it. I'm glad to hear that, California boy. Yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous out here in the city today. So nice out. Lord Frodo, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. This is Balmy Alley, one of San Francisco's many art alleys. And we're here exploring the Mission District. Oh yeah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. This mural here is by Ciaran Norris. Ciaran Norris, you might recognize his art style a little bit because he did the backgrounds from Bob's Burgers. And if you watch Bob's Burgers, you'll see the architecture, the buildings, the environments are modeled after the Mission District, the neighborhood that we're riding through right now, which is why when I watch it, I feel so at home. I relate to Bob. I relate more to Linda. Oh my God. I told you, chat loves that mural. I love the Mission District. I love the Mission District days to go there quite frequently to get food. Heck yeah, the food in the Mission District is where it's at. And they always set up this like little their like homemade taco stand over here. This is great. So much great art down here. Also, what a beautiful day to be out exploring. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, look, it's Muni. A Muni bus, chat. It's the 14 mission. We haven't done this one on stream yet, but I've ridden that one many times. No bicycles on that painting? You know, bicycles, actually, they don't make that many appearances in the artwork here. The lowriders are a big deal. Oh, here's some bikes, though. They've got fixie kids on the bikes doing tricks here. This is the Mission District in a nutshell, chat. It's all right here. Here, I'll back up a bit. Really nice. Greetings from Bavaria. Welcome, Lord Frodo. Welcome. That is an oh, you meant OG. I thought you meant OnlyFans. The 48 Kintara. Oh, this one's really cool too. I love this mural. Here, I'll turn and point to it so you can see this one. I love it. The hummingbirds and the colors that they've chosen, how they like work these kind of geometric patterns into these more natural shapes is so cool. And actually, I really want to get in close on like some of these little details here. Like this thing here, all the little dots, that looks so cool. Also, I don't think this is part of the same work, but I love the flower shapes on the sides of the door here. They're so cool looking. Bicicletas, yes. ¿Dónde está la bicicleta? Can you share who the artist is? Oh yeah, sorry, I've been trying to name the artists that I know. Let's see if we can figure out who that one's by before I leave. Let's see. Yeah, I see a name on this one. All the way on the bottom. www.simonstar.com. Here, I'll put it in chat. simonstar.com. 2016. So that this mural here is 9 years old. Wow, it looks brand new. It's amazing. High Flying Butterfly, what's up? So that one is Simone Starr. I tried to call out the other ones. I don't know who the birth mural is by. That one's a classic. Oh, this one's like a Banksy. I wonder if this is an actual Banksy. Do you think it's a real Banksy, chat, or just a knockoff Banksy? Do we have any Banksy enthusiasts that can verify the authenticity of such a painting? Oh, I love the shiny paper cranes here. This is pretty cool too. This is Patricia Rose, 2000. There's no website on that one or anything, but I mean, this mural here is 25 years old. Amazing. And I love the paper cranes here. It almost looks like this little box here had the shiny paper in it so people could make their own paper cranes. It's known as OnlyFans, what was by Mother Earth herself. Oh, California boy. That's beautiful. All right, onward. Oh God, huge pothole. Did that count as graffiti? I mean, we definitely saw graffiti today. I don't know, clip it. A lot of what we saw was legitimate art. I'm not sure. I guess I don't know the definition of graffiti specifically. All right, we're on Harrison now. And now we're gonna head downtown, chat. We're going to where the title says. So like I mentioned, chat, today is the first stream of Crew Member November. Crew Member November is an opportunity every year to raise money for causes that matter. Just to leverage the power of our community to lift up the other communities who have helped us throughout the year. It's the 5th running Crew Member November, and this year you can use !CMN or !Crew Member November to make a donation. Today we're raising money for La Raza Centro Legal. It's a group that provides legal services to immigrants here in the United States. And their work is more important now than ever, and we're going to go to the courthouse, the immigration courthouse in downtown San Francisco, and I'm going to explain why it's so important. So if you haven't made a donation yet, I know that some of you already have, and I truly, truly appreciate it. If you feel, I strongly encourage you to make a donation. The work that they're doing is excellent. They're helping people who live right here in the Mission, in this community that has really just played such a big role in this stream over the years, and also in my own kind of life. It's very appreciated. Anybody who makes a donation, it's very appreciated. Whatever you can muster. And I'm going to go downtown and, like I said, and explain why it's so important that we do this. Graffiti is usually defined as lowering the property value or being offensive, and I would say that doesn't apply here. There's probably some tags and stuff. You know, if you look around, there's tags everywhere. Oh my God, it is so nice out. I'm so glad to be out on a bike today. It's just, San Francisco is like this, you know? We get these warm days all into November. Our Thanksgivings are sunny, peaceful. I love it. I love this place. The only things offensive are cars. Yeah, solid point. Solid point, Barakawato. Cars are graffiti. Cars lower property value and are offensive. See what I'm talking about? Look at that, this one lowering the property value of this bike lane. What's this one doing? Whee! Oh, Barakawato on a 3-watch streak. Nice job. I don't know why they're showing me that in chat now, but I appreciate it. Oh, another great thing about the mission and its community that I want to point out is the award-winning game developer Supergiant Games, which is based right here in the Mission District. I'm not going to dox their office, but it is in this area of town over here. They made the award-winning game Hades and Bastion and a whole bunch of other games. Their game Hades 2 is out right now, so if you want to make a donation to a game studio and get a game in return, I highly recommend playing Hades or Hades 2. They're kind of like it's a roguelike kind of beat 'em up game, but it's not really my favorite kind of game, but I love these games. They're so good. The art's amazing, the sound's amazing, the gameplay's just super tight and rewarding. I love them. So yeah, check out Supergiant Games, check out Hades or Hades 2. If you haven't played Hades, you can start on either one, it doesn't matter. Although I guess Hades 1's a little simpler. Supergiant Pog, I know, right? Yep, based right here in the Mission District. So if you want another reason to be enamored by this beautiful neighborhood, there it is. So a car with a bike on the back would count. A car with a bike on the back is just it's a bike napper. That's just a bike napper. You know, kidnapper, but kidnaps bikes. What's up, high flying butterfly? How you doing? What are they doing? So aggressive. So aggressive. Onward. I guess we'll go over to Folsom. Now respect my painted buffer, you murderers. Oh yeah. This one, another institution of the mission here. This is Dandelion Chocolate. They do like world famous, like super fancy chocolates. And this is their actual factory. Although I can't smell it right now. If I come by during the week, especially in the mornings, I will smell the smell of chocolate being roasted. Whatever it is that they're doing. The cocoa beans. And honestly, it's amazing. It smells so good. Question, a Waymo killed a cat? Yes. It's very sad. Obviously, I don't care if it's a Waymo or if it's any other kind of car, because driving is murder. But yeah, a Waymo killed a beloved neighborhood bodega cat. This cat was, I mean, it was an adorable cat. It spent its days at one of the bodegas on, I guess we call them corner stores in San Francisco. They're bodegas like in New York. The bodega cat thing is kind of a New York thing, but there are some corner stores that have them here in SF. And this particular corner store was one of them. I forgot the name of it. It was at it's still at 16th and Valencia. And the cat was just so chill and friendly. It would just like be perched up on things. It loved to get some scritches. And it was so friendly and outgoing. And sadly, it learned the hard way that murder bots are bloodthirsty murderers. Cars take yet another beloved individual from our neighborhood. The ones in San Francisco are called alley cats, are they? Interesting. Sad, yeah, extremely. The community is absolutely devastated. I was never that close with Kit Kat, although I had met him a few times. My friend Jason lived right across the street from him for a while. So that was his go-to corner store, and I would go over there with him from time to time. And yeah, and when the cat died, the community set out a shrine for him to make donations. We can go by the shrine on the way home, on the way back to Dolores Park. We could stop there. Let's see if we can fit in all of our activities. I always saw him there if there was a line at the Roxy. That's right, it was right next to the Roxy, or it is right next to the Roxy. And Kit Kat would spend his nights out there greeting people in line. All right, on to Folsom. I get more grief from dog walkers than cars. Wow, you must live in the only city on earth where dog walkers kill more people than cars. You're very lucky. Wow, so much construction here. I wonder what they're building. They had like just rebuilt this bus stop here not that long ago. I'm in the UK. Oh, there you go. Wow, I didn't realize that traffic safety had been solved in the UK. Amazing. I'm jealous. Maybe not all of it. They're rebuilding Folsom again? Didn't they like just rebuild this? I mean, I'm not saying it was perfect, because it definitely wasn't. Oh God, that was a big bump. Yeah, maybe they do have work to do. Still the same project through to 2026. Oh, interesting. I feel like they did this block already, but okay. UK is much more consistent with their road striping. Ah, interesting. I think in the US we just don't care, right? Because drivers don't understand anyway. We don't expect them to know how to operate their vehicle safely or legally. So we just say, ah, screw it. Doesn't matter what signs or lines we have. Yeah, 2nd Street to 11th. That sounds about right. It's a long one. Parking enforcement must be watching cars by drones. They swarm illegally parked cars within seconds. That has not been my experience. I report illegally parked cars all the time. And they only get ticketed like 25% of the time. I think if you block a driveway, they'll be there within seconds. Because you can't, God forbid you inconvenience a driver. Use report cars. Yeah, I'm. When I go out and walk, especially if I'm with Valentine and we can work together, I'll get the 311 app out when there's cars parked in the sidewalk and report those bad boys. But parking enforcement doesn't prioritize blocking the sidewalk. So those, it's a little hit or miss with enforcement on them. But you block a driveway, especially if someone blocks your driveway, 311 will be there instantaneously. Thank you, person, for cleaning glass yards. I know, that was super nice. They're sweeping those up. I guess that bus stop had some vandalism, huh? It's like brand new bus stop, already vandalized. They prioritize street cleaning days too. Yeah, that's right. There's always a parking enforcement officer right in front of a street cleaning car. Look, the construction forces me out here into the road. Ridiculous. I can't believe this is the best they have to do. All right. It makes no sense to ride out of here. So bumpy. Wow, Folsom is just awful to ride these days. Should have gone all the way to Market or something. Share the road by merging lanes at an intersection. I know, right? That was ridiculous. Who thought that was a good idea? I wish we could report light runners. Oh my God, me too. It's like every single light cycle, a driver is gonna run the light and they'll be speeding. It's a double whammy. It's not a coincidence that that's like the #1 or #2 most frequent cause of pedestrian deaths in San Francisco and in other cities. That's what happened to me once when I was like a couple inches into someone's driveway in Russian Hill where I lived. Next day my car was gone, impounded. That is the difference between parking illegally in a rich neighborhood and parking illegally in a not rich neighborhood. I'll report cars in the Mission, but they're not going to do anything about it. Ever experienced a Waymo car going rogue? I've seen them do some wild stuff for sure. Running red lights. They run a lot of red lights. They'll like get stuck like in a mode of indecision in the middle of an intersection, and like then when it's the least opportune moment and cross traffic has the green, they'll decide to go. I've seen that happen a bunch of times. All right, this intersection is hella dicey. Look at homie. Homie just wants to hit me. He was trying. I hate this intersection. Someone died here several years ago and they didn't make it any better. Actually, I guess that was like 12 years ago now. They still haven't done anything about it. Wow, this is new. Holy crap. They literally just built a bus island here and now they moved it there. That's pretty wild. It'd be nice if they knew how to lay some smooth pavement on a bike lane though. That's so unsafe. I know, it's wild, right? Don't worry, chat, I'm calm. Sorry if it was stressful to watch. Everybody was going slow. I wasn't nervous. Everybody was going slow. All right, I think we should go left here and get off Folsom. Let's go over to Market. We'll take 5th. Can I go this way? Do what we call in the United States a Copenhagen left. All right, we'll get ready and we'll go left here when it says walk. Yeah, Gamer Dottie, I heard about that. Kind of interesting. It's like, I mean, you don't want to hear about anybody getting hit by a bike, of course. But it's like, how many bicyclists need to get hit by cars for it to be equivalent? You know what I mean? We're pretty close to a Taco Bell right now. I could get there, but I've got another destination in mind. I gotta check my map actually. Because we're going to Sansome. Sansome? Beautiful day. Oh my God, it is so nice out. And we are officially downtown right now, by the way, chat. We are at 5th and Mission. We crossed Mission earlier, all the way down at 24th-ish. And now we're crossing it again at 5th. Going downtown, making my way downtown. That's what we're doing. Thanks, dude. Yes and no. The guy was like, sick, bro. I don't know if he meant my bike or the streaming rig or what. And then he said, did you make that? And I was like, kinda. Yes and no. I made some of it. Banger weather. What's up, Scotsimo? Yeah, it really is banger weather. Oh wow, that was a pro move on that folding bike. Kept his flow going. Oh my God, shut up. It's kind of nice to just ride hella slow. We got plenty of time to get where we're going. Yes, there should be bollards jumping out of the ground the moment the light turns red. After a day, there would be no red light runners anymore. I know, I've thought about that many times. That'd be so cool. I want that. If I don't hear tires and brakes screeching, the honk was probably unwarranted. I'll go with it. If someone asks you, are you a god? You say, I built it all. Zool. All right. To the right. Also, lift gates on the side of trams. Yes. Almost. What's the address? Montgomery Street? That doesn't sound right. Oh crap, I don't know where we're going. Can I get through here? Yeah, I can fit through here. We're going, chat. Nailed it. I built this city on rock and roll. I built this city. We're on Market Street right now. This is kind of the main drag through San Francisco. San Francisco. Don't say San Fran. People from around here don't take kindly to that. It's either SF, San Francisco, or Stan Fernico. Sorry, I'm the only person that says Stan Fernico. Sanny Franny? Is that it? I don't know if that's allowed. Sam's Clams Disco? Sam Clams Disco. Yeah, I dig it. That's gotta be legit, right? 16 seconds. Frisco is not allowed either. That one is actually allowed. That one that one got deprecated because of classism. So it was like marked on the Wikipedia as deprecated for a long time. It's just some radio DJ that didn't like the working class thought that they shouldn't be allowed to use the word Frisco for San Francisco. So Frisco is cool. Frisco is still cool. The 415, that's another good one. Yeah, I was thinking Battery Street, but doesn't Battery go the wrong way? And I don't know where on Sansom I need to be. Can't remember. And it takes too much phone using to do it. So I'll figure it out. So I'm just gonna keep riding. Keep riding until I decide that I'd gone too far and then look at where I'm supposed to go. You know? We've all been there before. Just not quite ready to confront how stupid we are. Initially, Sansom is Sharrows. I'd probably just ride it anyway. It's downtown, and it's the weekend. It's not going to be that busy. Oh, Sansom and Sutter. All right, let's do it. Wee. All right, we did it. That's how you're supposed to do that, right? See, look, it's totally empty. Red Robins 78. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to sunny, beautiful San Francisco, California. Today is the first stream of Crew Member November, our 5th annual charity fundraiser. Every year we try to find a few organizations that we can band together to support as a community. Today I am soliciting donations for La Raza Centro Legal. They provide legal assistance to immigrants here in San Francisco. And I'm on my way to San Francisco Immigration Court right now, the Immigration Courthouse, where I'm going to explain why that's so critical and why the work they're doing matters so much. So if you have some extra money, I strongly encourage you, please use !CMN in chat. Go through the donation link, make a donation. I don't have any goals set. I'm not tracking how much money we're raising. This isn't about like ego or clout or me being able to say, hey, we've raised so much like blah, blah, blah amount of money for a charity. This is about an opportunity to just give back to the community. I encourage you to check out that link, check out the work they do, and stick around while we go to our next destination. We spent the first part of today's stream just exploring, riding around in the Mission, seeing the beautiful artwork and the spaces and community gatherings that happen there in that predominantly immigrant neighborhood. And now we are on our way to Immigration Court to talk about why the work La Raza Centro Legal does is so important. Hi, I'm new. Just nipped in to say hi. What's up, Red Robins? Thanks for coming by and saying hi. Welcome. Zeb's European Vacation Fund. We did raise money to get Mike from Canada a new bike a little while back. That was our first Crew Member November, and that was awesome. We raised enough money that Mike could get his bike replaced, which was great because it didn't have functional brakes and he used it to get to work. So that's super. I'm super psyched for him for that. Bike from Canada for Mike from Canada. It was like that. Oh, here we go. U.S. Immigrations and Customs. It's just like 2 blocks up. Look at that, chat. I didn't even look to see where it was until just now, and I got it right, pretty much. I'm glad we don't need to go up this hill here. What was the actual address? I think it's here on the right. Let's see. Yeah, this is it. I recognize it. All right, let's see if I can get a shot. I am like in front of this garage, but I'm gonna assume that's not a problem. If it is, I can move. A lot of the BS that happens in the US also affects the rest of the world. Yes, we're gonna talk about that. All right, and let me bring up my references. I did research today. And I need water, oh my God. Okay. Just a sec. Just a sec, I'll be right with you. There we go. Water's overrated. You stop drinking it then. Brakes are overrated, water's overrated. Okay, so chat, let's see how my shot is actually. There goes my water bottle. Ugh. Let's put this up here on the handlebars where it's easy to access. The ground's so sloped here. It kind of affects my shot a lot too. Yeah. Let's see if I can go a little bit this way. All right, chat. So, like I mentioned, today's stream is the first stream of Crew Member November. Crew Member November is our annual opportunity to give back to the communities that give to us during the stream. Behind me, right here, is it's labeled as the United States Appraisers Building. In here is the Immigrations Court Building. It's also Immigration, Customs, and Enforcement, ICE, right here, okay? And we spent the afternoon riding through the Mission District today. The Mission District is a primarily Hispanic neighborhood and lots of immigrants living in the Mission. It's part of what makes it awesome, gives it its character. Many of those people are people who are asylum seekers from other countries or who are in the immigrations process. And when you're in the immigrations process here in the United States, you have to do regular check-ins here at the immigrations court. And what was happening, everything I'm going to tell you is from this article here I found in Mission Local. You can use !Mission Local in chat to get the link to the article so you also can read the primary source that I'm referring to. The article is titled, ICE Arrests Decline Sharply at SF Immigration Court. So I know that it's about a decline in arrests. I don't want to downplay the fact that this is less common today than it was a few weeks ago. But also, this is not over. And this is why it's important that I think that we talk about this. Also, I want to add that this is something that is very upsetting to me and has been hard for me to want to talk about on stream because of this. So this is why this is the one stop we're going to do today. That's hard for me. The rest of it was a celebration of the mission. Okay, that's all just a preface. So if you're going through the immigration process here in the United States and you're living in San Francisco, you are required to go to regular check-ins at the court building here and talk to your judge about your case. And this is what you're doing when you're legally seeking asylum or seeking residency here in the United States. ICE was arresting and detaining people who were going to their immigration hearings. They did not have a warrant. They often didn't identify themselves. They didn't announce that they were going to be arresting anyone. They are arresting people who are not criminals, who are following the laws related to immigration by showing up to their court-ordered immigration hearings and arresting them anyway. This is terrible. This tears families apart. Many of the people who are affected by this have been living in San Francisco or even in the Mission District longer than I have, for 15 years, more than 15 years. They have families here. They have jobs here. They are part of organizations and communities that give back to the Mission District, to other parts of San Francisco. And ICE was detaining them, arresting them without a warrant, without identifying who they were. They could have been anyone. These are essentially abductions, and this isn't okay. This is not an okay thing that's happening. The work that La Raza Centro Legal is doing, the organization that we're fundraising for today, is to provide legal representation to the immigrant community here in San Francisco and in the Mission, in the Bay Area. They're mentioned in the article. La Raza Centro Legal is mentioned here in the article. I'm going to try and scroll and find that real quick. Between July 28th and October 2nd, La Raza secured the release of 33 individuals detained in court through habeas filings. On August 28th, La Raza attorney Jordan Weiner successfully filed a group habeas for asylum seekers that released all of them from detention in one fell swoop. So these are people that are being held in detention without a reason. They're here in the country legally, they're following the rules, and they're being intimidated by ICE when they're going to their legally required court appointments. This is why it's so important that we donate to the La Raza Centro Legal Fund. The communities of immigrants that make the Mission in San Francisco so vibrant are under threat right now, not because it makes this community safe, but as an act of fear. It's a fear tactic. It's a way of making the people in this community feel afraid. That's why they're showing up to these legal hearings. If they can scare people into not showing up, then maybe they won't show up, and then they will be here in the country illegally, and it'll be easier to deport them. So I strongly encourage anybody who has the option or opportunity or the means to do so, please use !CMN crewmembernovember in chat. Click through on the link, go to the La Raza Centro Legal's website, and please make a donation. I think it goes a long way to help a marginalized community that is contributing so much to San Francisco and to the Bay Area. It's very much appreciated. And like Jacob Back says, if you live in another country, or even if you live in another part of the United States, these things do affect you. The craziness and instability here in the United States does affect you. We here have not stopped fighting. We believe in human rights, and I think that is a good thing for the rest of the world. So your support goes to strengthening this community that is on the front lines. and is making the world a better place. So, like I said, this is a really difficult thing for me to talk about. It's very upsetting to me what's happening in this community. I'm glad that there's been a pause. I don't know for how long it's going to last, and I think it's very important that we all band together and donate. And I think that while we're here, maybe it's a good idea if I go through and do a donation myself, right? That's probably a great idea. So let's do that. La Raza Centro. Yeah, JC, gentrification. That's not the topic of this stream, but it is another way people are displaced, for sure. Apparently there's a ceasefire here today. There were daily protests out here, and they may still be. Every Thursday, if you come out here, there's protests. I think they're ongoing. You can see the barricades are still up. But yeah, it is. I wouldn't necessarily say a war zone, but it is definitely a place of conflict. So glad you're doing this. Oh, I appreciate that, Clefariel. I was honestly dreading doing this because like I said, it's very upsetting to me. This is an emotional experience, kind of being here and telling the story to all of you. I just wish it would stop. I wish that there was something that we could do to just get it to stop. Okay, so I'm going to make a donation to La Raza Centro right now. I'm going to throw them $50. And I guess I'll do that through this button? No, through this button. Do the PayPal donation. Oh, I guess it's a little weird. On desktop, I think it's a little bit more straightforward. Oh, Donnie said SF was a war zone. Yeah, it's San Francisco. You know, San Francisco, everybody, it's crime-ridden and full of drug addicts. That's why everywhere we go, we're always being assaulted. Anyone who watches the stream knows how many times that's happened. Just got to log into PayPal chat so I can make my donation. Donated. Thank you, Clefariel. I really appreciate that. If you have donated, you don't need to share how much it was, chat, but share in chat. Just let people know. The more people say that they've done it, the more people are going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, let's put that peer pressure out there. This is a good thing that we're doing. Of course, they have the wrong phone number. I heard a red-tailed hawk just now. That was pretty cool. I've chipped in a few minutes ago. Thank you, a tall shade of the color red. I really appreciate that. Oh, great. It didn't work. Come on, PayPal. There we go. Las Vegas, Nevada. What the heck? Can I pay through here? Seems like it's doing stuff. Nope. There we go. All right, I know I've been working on getting my donation, and I hope some of you have been able to make your donations. It would be great if we could raise like $200 for La Raza. I think that would be awesome. There you go. Thank you for your support. I did it. See, there you go, chat. Go away. Oh yeah, that was my PayPal notification. I have sent my donation of $50 over to La Raza Centro Legal so that people who are here legally seeking asylum, following the rules, going through the immigration process, so that they don't show up here to the immigration court and get arrested despite their efforts to follow the rules and be contributing members. We need to be able to keep our communities safe. They cannot be safe if they're being arrested without cause for breaking no laws, for following the rules. La Raza Centro is doing the work of making sure that these people are kept safe in our communities. Please, please, please donate today. Help La Raza Centro fulfill their mission to keep people safe. Like I said, this is the first of our Crew Member November streams. We have 4 more Crew Member November streams after this. We're going to be raising money for more great causes. La Raza Centro Legal is just one of them. It's very important to me, though, and I think to the community that I live in, that we do this, and that is why this is the first stream that we're doing today. So thank you. For everybody who's donated, thank you so much. For everybody who is on the fence, even just a few dollars, just anything you can give is super helpful. Thank you very much. GHM, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are standing in front of the Immigrations and Customs Enforcement building here, where members of our community who are here in the country legally are showing up to their legally required court dates and are being arrested. Today is a fundraiser. We are raising money for La Raza Centro Legal, organization that provides legal representation to those who have been wrongfully arrested for being in this country legally. This is like the best thing to donate to. Oh, thank you, Clefariel. I appreciate that. What's up, Dallas? How you doing? All right, chat. Like I said, this one is very upsetting to me. I need to get out of here. It's very hard for me to talk about this. So let's leave. I beat Kasparov, yeah. I mean, if it could, that's a great way of keeping people safe, right? They're not going to get arrested if they don't have to show up to a hearing physically. Pretty wild stuff. Oh, there goes fire truck. All right, I hope all of you who had a chance to and can afford to, have the means to, have the patience to, have made a donation to La Raza Centro. Exclamation point CMN in chat if you are just joining or you are on the fence. Check out the link. Just go to the website, see what they've got going on. All right. All right, let's take Battery, and we're gonna head back towards Dolores Park. I know I started late today, and I'm gonna end a little bit early. Maybe? We should just go over to Pier 14, right? That sounds nice. Let's take Battery. Let's go to Pier 14, chat. That seems like a nice spot to just chill and hang out for a bit. Or at least in that vicinity. Thanks for what you're doing and for spreading awareness. I appreciate that. Thank you. Like I said, it was never a doubt in my mind that I was going to do this stream today, but I just wondered how I was going to get through it. I like to highlight the beautiful, wonderful, awesome things happening here in San Francisco, and the reality is that the people who need our help are going through something terrible. So I'm super happy to be able to rally the community in support of those who need our help. Oh, hey, look, we can go. If you haven't made a donation yet, exclamation point CMN, exclamation point Crew Member November, please consider making a donation, even just a few bucks. Embarcadero and Bryant. Oh, I am going to do the new sculptures. I do want to check them out. I'm going to do a stream next week. We're going to visit all of them on stream, but I don't want to spoil them today, so let's not do that. Breaking electro news with the raid. Willkommen! Willkommen nach San Francisco. Is it nach San Francisco or in San Francisco? Welcome, Breaking Electro News viewers. Klopfkissen, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Klopfkissen, willkommen in dem Curious Crew. I don't really know what the translation for "it's good to have you" is. It's like kind of a weird grammatical structure in English. Pasha 58, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome everybody. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are downtown right now, exploring the city by bike. In der Curious Crew. Okay, in der Curious Crew. Thank you. Hallo aus Polen. Hallo. Willkommen. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Breaking Electro News, for the raid. If you don't already, give Breaking Electro News a follow, especially if you speak German. He's a variety streamer, lots of making stuff. Very cool dude out of Germany. And the crew, the Breaking Electro News community, always welcome here in the Bike Curious stream. Schwalbe69, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco. We got one more stop today before we head home. We're going out on the Embarcadero to the front for a beautiful view and some nice warm sun. Der, des, dem, den. I never know which one to use. Yeah, same here, Ken. There's so many. So many. I could have gone left, I think, at one of these. That's okay. I see, we are downtown. Yes, we are downtown right now. In downtown San Francisco. We are on our way to the waterfront, as downtown as you can actually get. As down, all the way down. This here in front of us is Market Street, where we're going to make a left. I love San Francisco. Jedi Ralph, that's San Francisco loves you. The city that that gives back, I suppose. The city that has murder bots. I guess we want to leave a little bit early from downtown, so that way we can make it over to the Mission and visit the Kit Kat Memorial Site. I guess if we're just doing sad stuff today, we're gonna keep doing sad stuff. Today's just a sad day, chat. Let's get our pout going. Isn't it called the Windy City? I think that's Chicago. But San Francisco is a very windy city. There is no denying that. Come here in spring. In spring, it gets extremely windy, and a lot of the summer. It's 12 p.m. Go to sleep. Did you post a URL for that article? Use !Mission local for the article that I was referring to. It does strike a positive note because it is about how the ICE arrests have paused for the last few weeks. But we don't know for how long that's going to be. Now is the time for us as a community to get ready. Brace for impact, you know? A murder bot from Arizona. Yeah. I'm not surprised by that. I wonder how they got it here. Did someone drive it here? Hi from Italy. Heard your thoughts about ICE current policy. What are your thoughts about Trump? I'm curious. Please don't answer if you're not at ease. I'm not gonna comment. The purpose of today's stream is that there are people here in San Francisco that are following the rules, that are showing up to their immigration hearings and are being arrested and detained without a warrant, without having broken the law, by plainclothes officers that are masked, that are not identifying themselves. And these things aren't okay. And so we're raising money for La Raza Centro Legal. They provide legal representation to people who have been illegally detained here in San Francisco. So use !CMN, crew member November in chat, so that you can read about them, so that you can make a donation. I strongly encourage you to do so. This community needs our help. In many cases, these people are my neighbors. I live in the Mission District, a primarily immigrant neighborhood, Hispanic neighborhood, and they need our help right now, chat. That is why we are fundraising. And yeah, if you want to read more about the process and what the work La Raza Centro is doing, check out the article that's linked there from Mission Local. They're a local mission newspaper. I was thinking about maybe including them in our Crew Member November fundraising activities this month, because their reporting is excellent. Thanks and have a nice day. I go to sleep. It is midnight in Austria. Oof. Thank you for hanging out with us. You have a good night. And it was nice to meet you. No worries, a tall shade. Appreciate that. No problem. Alright, so I figured we would just come down here to the bay and ride along the waterfront to a spot here, hang out for a little bit, not too long. I am planning to end a bit early today. I'm 30 minutes late, so go figure. Hi, are you driving a Filbert Street? Filbert? Fillmore? Filbert Street. I don't think we've ridden along Filbert Street at all today. Which one's Filbert Street? Now I need to look it up. Oh yeah, the Filbert Steps. Ah, I know that one. Yeah, not today. Not today. Maybe we'll do a North Beach stream at some point in the near future and we'll go over there. What up, Bike Carriers? You already visited the immigration courthouse? Yes, I did, Tim Timay. We are on our way back to the mission now from our visit to the immigration courthouse. So we were over there today because, well, I encourage you to read the article that I linked with !Mission Local. It talks about immigrants who are showing up to their legally required immigration hearings and being arrested by ICE. And this is the first stream of Crew Member November where we are raising money for La Raza Centro Legal, who provides legal support to those who have been arrested for following the rules. I just did, thank you. Oh, heck yeah. Filbert slices Levi's Plaza in half and goes right up to Coy Tower. Yeah, that's what I was noticing. It's got some really cool steps up Coy Tower there, or up Telegraph Hill. All right, what are we doing? Pier 14? Is it shady out there the whole way? Yeah, let's go out to the bow and arrow over here. It's sunnier. Wow, it is so warm and beautiful right now downtown. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Is that a sea lion out there? Maybe just some debris. Those were cool pants. That guy had like sick gold pants on. I love him. Hello, Bike Curious and the Curious crew. Hello from Monday. How was your Sunday? What's up, Richard Zhang? How you doing? You're in the future. Yeah, it is beautiful out. Warmed up again yesterday. It was only cool. It says it feels like 71. Yep, it definitely feels like 71 out here. Absolutely wonderful. I'm very happy. All right, let's turn and face the bridge here. I just saw a friend of mine is in town at the Sutro Bats. Oh, heck yeah, Stemish. That's awesome. How are you doing, Stemish? It's good to see you. All right, we're going to chill here for just a few minutes and hang out before we head back to the mission, before we head to Dolores Park. So behind me, the mighty Bay Bridge. This is not the Golden Gate Bridge. This is the Bay Bridge. Yes, that's right. We have two, not just one, but two iconic bridges here in San Francisco. The bigger of the two is this one, the Bay Bridge behind me. This is just one span of it. This is the western span. It goes from San Francisco to that island in the center called Yerba Buena Island. And there's a second span, which you cannot see from here. It's on the other side of the island. And that goes from Yerba Buena Island to the East Bay to Oakland. So if you're going to go from San Francisco to Oakland by car, which I don't recommend, or by bus, which I do, then you'll go across this bridge here. But the far more efficient way to get across the bridge is below our feet, well, and that way. It is through BART. That's our subway system, which connects many of the cities here in San Francisco Bay Area together. BART has, I think, like 5 or 6 stations in, maybe more than that actually, 7 in San Francisco, and then it has like 30 something stations across the entire Bay Area. It covers a huge range. Actually, I did a BART speed run last month, which meant that we went through every station as quickly as we could. We rode every single line, and that took over 6.5 hours. It was long. Are you facing east? Yes, I am facing east right now. The East Bay is directly behind me, so you all are looking in the easterly direction. Well, it's actually, you're looking like a little bit northeast, a little bit north and a little and east. I think mostly east. We call it the East Bay. I was recently rewatching the BART speedrun in parts since I missed it and was too weak to watch it in one go. Yeah, dude, that was hard. I knew that was going to be hard, and that was as hard as I thought it was going to be. By the end of it, I was wiped out. Also, my camera died, or my stream died, literally the moment that we completed it, and we kind of like missed everybody cheering and stuff, so that was my bad. Sorry, everyone. If you don't have the endurance to rewatch a 6.5 hour long stream, then I did make a short form video on that. That is up on my Instagram, my TikTok, and my YouTube. On Twitch, you can go to my profile. You can see the links there if you're watching on Twitch. If you're watching on, there's a person on the electric skateboard, like unicycle thing that just went barreling up the path. She was like leaning into it. It was really sick. That's what I was watching go by behind the camera. If you want to watch that from my Twitch channel, you can go to my profile and you'll see the links there. If you want to watch it and you're on my YouTube channel, just go check out my shorts tab on YouTube. Yeah, and that's right. Some people do watch this stream on YouTube. I don't monitor chat on YouTube. If you happen to be watching from YouTube right now, you want to join in on the conversation, I highly recommend that you come over to Twitch, come over, say hi. That is the only place that I monitor chat, at least for now. Give it a follow. If you want to chat, you do have to create an account on Twitch, but you do get the benefit of having access to the Bike Curious emotes. You can make new friends in the community, and you can do all the things that Twitch allows you to do. Also, if you want to connect with other viewers off stream or myself, Discord is the place to go. In the Twitch chat, use !Discord in chat, join the Discord. I love the Discord community so much. The memes are hilarious and on point. People are sharing all kinds of cool bike facts and things like that. If you want to learn about transit, if you've got an event that you want to promote, if you've got a channel that's related to cities, urbanism, transit, bicycling, throw it in there. I love when people are creative and making things and want to share them in the Discord. So use !Discord in the chat. Join us, say hi, come by and hang out. Wow, gotta watch that. Don't think... what happened? Oh, okay, we're good. Why did that just disconnect? Okay. You can also rewind the stream now in desktop as a sub. That's right, I forgot about that. Oh, and the mulch pile vote. If you come over to chat, then you can also check out the mulch pile vote. That being said, if you follow on Twitch only, YouTube is where you can go to get my VODs. They're indefinitely available up there. And I've streamed almost every one of my streams to YouTube for the last year. So if you need a VOD and it's been more than, I don't know, 60 days or whatever, that's the place to find it. That guy's rocking hard. What's this? I'm going to make an AI bike tour video. Good for you, Dave. Ooh, listen to him funking out over there. I just love funky music. I just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. All right, chat. What do you say we get this mulch pile prediction going? They all include the lovely booing as you pass Tesla factory in Fremont, though? Oh, heck yeah. I love that. Yeah, I included the booing of the Tesla factory in my short also because it was so inspiring. No mulch, please. You think so? You think there'll be no mulch today? Yeah, actually, we haven't gone to the mulch pile. We missed the last 2 weeks. And the last time, 3 weeks ago, it was quite small, but who knows where it's at right now? Anything could happen. Has anyone in chat visited it? I mean, not that you're obligated to say anything. Is there mulch? We'll do 20 minutes. All right, chat, the mulch pile prediction is up. If you want to participate, put in your bets now. Place your bets on the mulch pile. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say the mulch pile prediction, you know what? Don't worry about it. I got you. Pretty much every stream we end in Dolores Park here in the Mission District, my home neighborhood in San Francisco. And pretty much every time we ride through every time we ride through Dolores Park, there's a mulch pile in the same place over by the tennis courts. You can even see it on Google Maps. You can see it through Google Earth satellite imagery. It's there almost every single time, not always. And that is why chat likes to place bets on whether or not it'll be there. I don't know where this, I mean, I know where it came from, but I don't know why they like it so much, but this is what we do. We bet on mulch. That is what we do on this channel. So get your bets in. Will there be mulch or will there not be mulch? As a hint, mulch is there probably 95% of the time, but it's been a while. Who knows? Anything can happen. No rain or a wind to blow the mulch away. My guess, 99% for sure. Though every time I vote, I lose. Oh, I'm sorry, Davey. All right, what do you say we get out of here, chat? And remember, today is the first day of Crew Member November. Our first stream, we're raising money today for La Raza Central Legal. Exclamation point CMN in chat, Crew Member November. Please make a donation. We've talked at length about the work that they do related to providing legal assistance to people arrested for doing nothing wrong. So please consider making a donation if you haven't already. Exclamation point CMN, Crew Member November in chat. Movember, where is your mustache? I mean, I haven't shaved since the start of November. Does that count? All right, we're gonna take Howard Street back. Should we take Howard? Yeah, let's take Howard. That sounds good. Pedro Alipio, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are in downtown San Francisco right now, heading back towards my home district, the Mission District, where we're gonna go. We have one final beautiful view to check out today, and that will be the view from the top of Dolores Park. How are you gonna get there? Pedro Lipipio. Pedro Alipio. Thank you. There we go. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome. UC San Francisco security. Stopped right in the middle of the crosswalk. Look, this fool thinks he can do that too. Oh, maybe they can.
Yeah, I had a lot of that. Well, not most of the shadows that I had.
Most beautiful view is actually the site of the mulch pile. Well, I hope no one's disappointed if it's not there then. I just saw moving toilets. That's a really good name for cars. I never thought of that before. Smart. There's definitely a mulch pile. Pay no mind to my bet. Oh, a tall shade. I wonder if he was there. The best view is my points going to the moon. Channel points. You can use your channel points to get overlays and all kinds of other fun stuff. I wonder why this isn't working.
Yeah, we can walk across the street. Have you not seen this yet?
I saw that truck with a trailer of 20 toilets on it as well. Sure that wasn't just the cars? I'm pretty sure it's just the cars. Driver, follow that toilet! Y'all are weird. Did everybody get their mulch pile predictions in? Make sure to get your prediction in. We're on our way back. Wow, it is an amazing day. Chat, I'm so glad that we got out for a bike ride today. I probably would have just sat at home doing nothing if it weren't for the stream. So thank you, chat. You're my motivation to get outside, get some exercise, and be healthy. Lighting ahead looks wicked. I know, doesn't it? It's so cool. It's such a quintessential San Francisco, like, feel. You know what I mean? The sunbeams shining through the buildings. The golden, sunlight reflecting off the glass. I love it. Toey. It's 8 degrees C here and Bike Curious is riding a t-shirt. Yeah, it's 20 C here. It's amazing. It's like the perfect day. The warmest, on average, the warmest month in San Francisco all year is September. With October in a very close second, and then November shortly behind that. Maybe not November, but we still get very comfortable warm days in November. Cliff Ariel doing the Lord's work, showing that San Francisco is not on fire or a war zone. I know, right? If only people would just come and watch the stream, they could see for themselves. Every once in a while I have trolls show up that are like, isn't San Francisco a war zone or a terrible place or on fire or whatever? And I'm like, just hang out for like 5 minutes and you tell me. Come to your own conclusion, you friggin' weirdo. There's just this group of people out there that thinks that they're they're the free thinkers, and yet can't objectively use their eyes to see that this is a wonderful place. There's nothing you can do to change that person's mind. They've just already made their choices. They let someone else dictate to them how they should perceive the world. And then they accuse everyone else of doing that. It's called gaslighting. It's a thing. All cities have good and bad areas. It's so true. And look, America's in a rough place right now. I'll give everyone that for sure. We have incredible wealth inequality, and it's visible on our city streets. San Francisco is not unique in that. This is an American problem. Come to your own conclusion, you friggin' weirdo, is a phrase I need to use more. Clip it. Yeah, I know. Benioff. Ugh. I used to like Benioff. Do all cities have mulch piles? I assume so. I assume they do. But I can't say for sure. We need curious crew members on the ground. Chat, if you join the Discord, !Discord in the chat, you join the Discord, there is a mulch channel there. And it is your responsibility, your duty, to report your local mulch piles in that channel. You see a mulch pile, you take a picture, you post it in the mulch channel, the mulch pile channel, and we add to our list of cities that are blessed by mulch piles. No way, is there? Oh yes, there is. I dream of a bright future where all cities have their own community mulch piles. That's a beautiful vision. We support you in that vision. Big break. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Does that mean I got my big break? Thank you. It's about time. Chat, I think I'm coming up on the 7-year anniversary of this stream. 7 years. That's pretty cool. Ooh, a hawk. I hear it. Love from Ireland, bro. Aw, thank you, Big Break. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Welcome to Howard Street. We're going through Moscone Center right now. That's that bridge over the road here. This is our big conference center. All the biggest conferences in San Francisco come here. I think the biggest one's probably Dreamforce, the Salesforce conference. All 3 of the massive conference buildings are just full of people wearing clouds and stuff. Because that's what Salesforce is all about. Four years and 10 months. Dang, Wiki Hans, you've been here a long time. I remember when you first followed. Oh, that's a lie, I don't remember. No offense or anything. More love from Ireland, nice. What's up, Sky Mashify? I need to visit Ireland sometime. I worked at a game developer here in San Francisco called PlayFirst for a while, the creators of Diner Dash, and most of our development team was Irish, and freaking loved hanging out with those guys. They were so nice. 1000% would visit Ireland, hang out with more Irish folks. Recharging 3 years. Oh, Wiki Hans is still the #1. Is Mike from Canada here? What's your followage, Mike from Canada? I'm from Sao Paulo, and I love it, that kind of live. Same. Oh my God, absolutely. Dallas, 3 years. More 3 years. Bracuato. Oh, I couldn't see the response to the bot. Oh, you couldn't, Wiki Hans? I saw it was like 4 years something. You're the longest one still. I think Poober's way up there. And I think Mike from Canada is. Those are people I saw today. I think it must be on cooldown or something because it stopped responding. WikiHans, yeah, 4 years, 10 months, and 4 days, WikiHans. Oh, who is that? Mike from Canada. Mike from Canada has been following for 5 years, 5 months, 2 days, and 4 hours. Wow, 5 years. I know that some people had been following for a long time, but they unfollowed and refollowed when they were like helping me test various things, so they got reset. But yeah, Mike from Canada, 5+ years. That's the record so far. All right, finally we get to just cruise. Oh man, this friggin' cherry picker is still parked in the bike lane. It was there yesterday when we came through here too. It takes up the whole friggin' bike lane too. It's nuts. Angel 1 DNA. You're at 5 years too? Heck yeah, Angel. Nice. Wait, have you changed your name at some point? 5 years, 6 months, 11 days. Amazing. I'm sure 311 will get right to it. Yeah. They seem very proactive. Yeah, who is it? Like, it's construction equipment. Is this parking enforcement or 311? I just don't know. Look, what are we supposed to do with this? I'm gonna try and squeeze through this way this time. No, I'm gonna just hit this pole actually. All right, there we go. You don't like cherries? I don't like cherry pickers. Slash its tires. Yeah, that'll get it to move. I wonder how hard it is to drive one of those things. Maybe we could just drive it away, chat. Maybe we could get a cherry picker to lift up the cherry picker. A bigger cherry picker. Whew. That's how cherry pickers work, right? You can use cherry pickers to move cherry pickers. The tires are massive. There's no air in it. Oh, really? They're airless? Oh, wow. We can't even slash them. I guess our only option is to steal it. Wonder what kind of key they take. Just rebase the cherry pick away. But that's a programmer joke right there. What is the best San Francisco food? Like best food period? I don't know. I don't eat out that much, but I will tell you my favorite San Francisco delicacy, and this might not be exactly what you were looking for. I've got a video coming out about it. It's the It's It. The It's It is like an ice cream sandwich, but it has oatmeal cookies instead of like those chocolate wafers. They're delicious. I love them. And I did a visit to the It's It factory store a couple weeks back. I was off, I had like, it was my birthday week, and I took a day off from work so I could go. Because they're only open Monday through Friday, like 9 to 5. But yeah, I went over there. I got to get a fresh It's It. So good. I've got a short form video coming out about that, so I did cancel the stream that weekend, but I still filmed some content. So I got a short form video coming out about the It's It factory store, my favorite San Francisco treat. Ghirardelli chocolate. I'm not that big of a chocolate eater, but Ghirardelli is delicious. We also passed by Dandelion chocolate today. A little bit newer of a company. Can I make it? Yeah. Got it. "90 seconds on the prediction. It's almost over. Quick, get your predictions if you haven't. It's the only edible that I've tried that comes from San Francisco. That sounds like you're trying to maintain plausible deniability there. What do you got to hide, 11:30? Magic bike lane design? Yeah, this bike lane sucks here. You got to do that little dipsy doodle maneuver so you can make this like left-hand turn up here. There's a little bug on my screen. Oh, you know what I should be doing actually? I think I should go straight. Because I need to go, I think I need to go to Valencia. I think there's like a little cut through up here, right? How is it you're supposed to do this? This stream has been so good I might have rice-a-roni for dinner. How dare you? Rice-a-roni is not the San Francisco treat. It's a lie. How do I get to that little cut through? I must be going in the wrong way. Oh yeah. Yeah, I screwed up. Alright, let's go left. No problem. Don't hit bugs in your screen. I did it and had to buy a new one. Oh yes, I remember that. Okay. Advice heeded. I'm inside a murder bot. Oh no. One corner. Are you there? Are you there consensually, or are you being held against your will? If you're being held against your will, we're obligated to come and save you. I enjoy these bike rides. It's like going on vacation without going on vacation. Chains of sight from Germany. That's awesome, Kala. I'm glad you're having fun. Welcome to San Francisco. I hope you come to actually have a vacation here someday. That would be wonderful. Oh, I can't make it. Of course the murder bot's gonna run the light. I wouldn't do that. That's reckless and dangerous. How did it know that I was stopping? It didn't. I did not go the most efficient way, but that's okay. I forgive myself. There's something that's just nice about riding, you know? So many bots out today. Wow, yeah. There's a lot of murder bots. I mean, they've just released murder bots all over the city. They've taken over. They've solved traffic though, so that's good. Also, there have been no traffic fatalities thanks to their introduction. Wonderful. That was 2 lies and 0 truths. You ever play that game? No mulch, please. That would be 33 times 10K. Oh, dang. That would be epic. You'd be set for life with that many channel points. You never have to work again. I see, you were supposed to take 11th to Mission. Yeah, exactly. I'm used to going back to Dolores Park this way, but I wanted to go by the Kit Kat Memorial today so we could pay our respects. So we're gonna go up to 15th Street and make a right. McCoppin, yeah, that's what it's called. Rainy day here today, so it's good to see the sunshine. Heck yeah, 400s. 400s. It is so beautiful out today. I am pumped to be outside. It's like 70 and sunny, and there's very little wind. Absolutely gorgeous. Makes me want to go out again later tonight. Finally, I can pay for my future children's education, yes. All you need to do is win that mulch pile prediction. All right, we're gonna make a right on 15th here and go up to Valencia. Not my favorite bike road, but that's okay. Better than riding 16th, that's for sure. Just get him. It's good to see someone follow the traffic laws on a bike. The traffic laws are not optimized for bikes. Bicyclist safety is not even a consideration of American traffic laws, so when you see a bicyclist not following the laws, it's easy to see why. What the Waymo doing? Probably picking someone up. We can just weave on through. DMB, that person must love Dave Matthews Band. I don't know. I guess that's a thing still. People in the Mission love Dave Matthews Band. I read about the cat, Sag, yeah. The only thing that the city council cares about is tax dollars and murder machines. I mean, healthy towns generate tax. That's part of being part of a community, you know? You have shared resources, everybody pays for them. But it doesn't need to all be cars. I don't love riding on this street, but, you know, I'll survive, thankfully. Is this Mission next? Oh, I think that's a murder bot coming up behind. Murder bot coming in hot. Oh, we're already on Valencia. Look at that. You just crossed Mission with all the buses. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking that was South Van Ness. Wow, I'm so fast on my bike. I didn't even know we were already here. Look, I kept saying we would end early, but it's already 3:38. I'm just gonna end on time. That's fine. I started 30 minutes late because my camera was freaking out. As usual. Is there a place that says sushi just like Mom used to make? Yes, there is. That's oh my god, I keep wanting to say sushi time, but that's what the new location's called. Weebie Sushi. That's Weebie Sushi. It's not the greatest sushi in the world, so maybe Mom wasn't that good at making sushi, but it is extremely affordable. And I do appreciate affordable sushi. They used to have 2 locations, but now they only have, or they're back to 1. And it's right up here between 16th and 17th. Sushi, yeah, exactly. All right, and we're gonna go up to the right here because we're gonna check out the Kit Kat Memorial real quick. Kit Kat was a corner store cat here in San Francisco at one of the corner stores. He was a beloved member of this community, and he was run over by a Waymo just a few days ago. And there is a memorial for him up here. Oh, I see it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Wow. Look at it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take the camera off the bike so that I can show you all what's going on here, chat. This is the memorial for Kit Kat, the bodega cat. So here at Rhonda's Market, this is the former home of Kit Kat. Kit Kat is this little kitty here. Kit Kat was tragically struck by a car, specifically a Waymo, a few days ago. And it's really been a bit of a symbol for the community of the destruction that both cars and Waymo specifically can have wrought upon our neighborhood and our city. Obviously you can see the outpouring from the community. Kit Kat was a beloved member of the Mission District. People loved him. Look, leaving a cigarette as a tribute. There's just, everybody here is leaving little items, little tokens that remember them of the life of Kit Kat. Our adorable little bodega kitty. And there's Kit Kat in all his majesty, still standing watch over the mission. Wow. We need to avenge Kit Kat. How many Waymos should we burn? All of them? Okay. Look at these messages left by the community for Kit Kat. There is some grown-up language on here, chat, so sorry about that. And there's Kit Kat right there, standing watch in front of the bodega. Wow, seeing the community come together and celebrate the life of Kit Kat, though, is really beautiful. Oh, and look, of course. King size, of course. Kit Kat would accept no less. So yeah, today a sad stream, chat. Today's been kind of a sad stream. Her age in cat years, that's the amount of Waymos. All right, let's do this. King size, perfect. Thanks for showing us. You're welcome, Clefairio. I didn't want to lose the opportunity to celebrate the life of Kit Kat. My personal experience with Kit Kat is my friend Jason, who's been on the stream a few times, he used to live right across the street here, and so his go-to corner store was right there where Kit Kat has made his home for the last, I don't know how many years it is, I forget. He's a staple. It feels like he's always been here. And Kit Kat was always regally watching over the store. Such a friendly cat, so kind to strangers, always ready for some scritchies. Wonderful cat. So that's my personal experience. I didn't know Kit Kat that well. I didn't go to that store all the time, but the times that I did, I was always excited to spend some time with Kit Kat. Rip to all the friends and family, loved ones, loved pets that have passed. Yeah, I mean, it is Dia de los Muertos. That's today, right? Rip to all of those lives who have been lost, you know, by our car-centric transportation systems. We don't need to settle for deadly transportation systems. That's not a necessity. The United States is a wild outlier in the number of traffic fatalities per capita. We don't need to accept that reality. Kit Kat didn't need to die. The front of the theater looks like the art house in my town, built about the same time. Sadly, ours has been closed for several years. Yeah, that's the Roxy, right? I think the Roxy owns that building now. They call it their forever home. The Roxy's been a staple of the community for many, many years. And like you said, it's an art house. They show all kinds of independent films there. Wanted to make a clip, but it didn't work. It's okay, Jacob. We've, that will always be up on YouTube forever. And if you want, you can go back to the VOD, make a clip there. I'm not sure that I'll make a short form video of it, but I do, I do want to honor Kit Kat by that driver had no idea what happened, and that passenger was looking at me with the PogChamp face in the window the whole time. Did you see that? That was ridiculous. I'm sorry, chat. I know that stuff stresses you out. I saw what was going on. I would have hit them. Oh, look, we get to park next to each other now because they're going to stop at the same red light as me. Oh my God, ridiculous. You're going to kill someone. That's this driver's message. You could have chosen not to drive today. It would have been safer. Oh, I can't hear you. You got to pull up. They don't want to talk. Murderers, chat. They're all the same to me. Our 1921 Live/Movie House is run by the city's Parks District and is wonderful. That's amazing. That's so cool. 11:30. What's up, Mike from Canada? How you doing? Sorry, I'm not in a mood for waiting for cars. I shouldn't do stuff like that out here, chat. I know it stresses you out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, we're almost there. Everyone's got their predictions in, I hope, because I bet the predictions ended a while ago. We're back at it. Learned how to ride from you. Attaboy, Mike from Canada. Does critical mass still happen? Yep. It's not what it used to be, but it's still out there. All right, chat, here we come. Will there be mulch or will there not be mulch? That is the question. Let's find out. All right. Just had to let the kids play, you know? Chat. I can't help but feel like there must have been a no mulch day while I wasn't live. Because look at that pile. That's a mulch pile if I've ever seen one. That's a mulch mountain. That is a mulch mountain. Choose outcome. Is there mulch? Yes. Complete prediction. Confirm. All right. Congratulations, believers. We had a thick pile today. Remember to look up the Dolores Park mulch pile on Google Maps and leave a review. It's on there. I was reading through some of the reviews yesterday and they are hilarious. All right, now we have to go up, up and away. We're going to the top of the hill. I really wish that we had had a no mulch pile day, but it looks like we may have missed it because I missed a couple streams there. Yeah, people just take Muni, that's right. Whew. Not like that murderous driver. Oh my God. Chat, I should have hit their car. I like to do that sometimes. The front of my bucket's all dented in from a couple of cars that I hit. Sorry, that hit me. Excuse me. Oh, the view is going to be amazing up here. Chat, I think that I can't help but feel like Gay Beach, aka packed today. Whew. There we go.
Acá andamos en las cámaras con mi compa Paco, en el audio con mi compa Edgar.
I did the Critical Mass Halloween ride on Friday, and it didn't feel as organized and as tight as it has in the past. Interesting. In San Francisco, it's anarchy. It's an anarchy ride. There is no route, there is no leader. Whoever's at the front just calls out directions, and that's what people do. All right, almost to the top. Oh, there's other fellow bikers up here. Nice. It's a few bikes. Ooh. Nice. All right, we made it. Made it to the top. I guess the sun is down a little bit early, so the sun's gone away. It's all in the shade here. It looks like it's maybe cleared out a bit. I bet if we were here an hour ago, this would have been hopping. In LA, they normally have a route plus out escorts. Oh, dang. Yeah, that's a throwback. They used to do that in SF, but not anymore. I was disco dancing. Mulch maps, what does that do? Oh, it links to the Google Maps destination. Yeah, everybody use !mulch maps and leave a review of the mulch Like Google on Google, the Dolores Park mulch pile. Probably a big baseball game the Dodgers won. Ugh, brutal. Duck the Fodgers. Mulch hackers. All right, chat. Thank you all for riding along with me today. Check it out. This is the top of Dolores Park here where we end every stream. So thank you for riding along with me. Today we are out. Today is the first stream of Crew Member November, our month of fundraising activities, our 5th year annually raising money for various causes around San Francisco and the Bay Area. Today we are raising money for La Raza Centro Legal, providing immigration defense attorneys to people who need it. We went over to the immigration courthouse downtown and talked about how people have been showing up legally immigrated into the United States for their legally required immigration check-ins at the immigration court and being arrested by ICE regardless of their immigration status. These people need legal defense. They're not guaranteed it, and La Raza Centro Legal provides it to them. You can donate to La Raza Centro Legal using !CMN, Crew Member November in chat. Every dollar helps. Even if you're not here in the San Francisco Bay Area, and it is a great idea to make a contribution because number one, the community that we're protecting with legal defense is the community that makes this stream great. We are here in the Mission. My neighborhood is the Mission. It's a neighborhood of immigrants, and they need our help. So please consider making a donation for them and for yourself, because the Mission District and San Francisco is on the front lines of a broader battle that does affect people worldwide. Things that happen here, the craziness here in the United States does have an influence worldwide. Making contributions on a small local level is a great way to actually make a difference in these fights happening. So please consider making a donation as part of Crew Member November. I have no idea how much money we raised today. It's not about that. It's not about me being able to have the clout to say we raised N hundreds of dollars for La Raza Centro Legal. It's just about giving back to the community. I know that many people have already said in chat that they've made a donation. If you're just joining us and you haven't made a donation yet, or if you're on the fence about it, please check out the links, !CMN, Crew Member November, in chat. Click through the link, check out what La Raza Centro is doing. Also, check out the article that I referenced. It tells about the work that La Raza Centro is doing and about the problem that they're trying to solve over at the courthouse. Use !Mission Local. That's the local publication, the local news organization reporting on this stuff. !Mission Local in chat. You can learn more by reading the article that I was referencing. So many things to learn today. There's ice in SF. Yes, there is. Looks like beach vibes. I mean, the place behind. Yeah, this is actually known as Gay Beach. That's one of its names here. Gay Beach or the Fruit Shelf. It's a great place to hang out and party, especially on a sunny afternoon like today, which can happen anytime in San Francisco. You don't know, except for maybe the summer. It doesn't get that warm here in the summer. But otherwise, if it's a 70-degree day and it's sunny, it doesn't matter if it's the middle of the week or the middle of the winter, people will be out here having a party. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming by and hanging out. Let us figure out who we're going to raid. As soon as this loads. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh wow, look at that view. All right, chat, I'm gonna send you over to Potential Bliss. Potential Bliss is another IRL streamer friend of mine. He is living out of a van. He's on the California coastline right now. It looks like a beautiful view. He's a wonderful human being and a friend of mine. Make sure to give him a follow when you're there. One word of warning is his stream is not a family-friendly stream. So if you are here for the family-friendly content, you might want to find another one of your favorite family-friendly streamers. If you're new here, I'm Bike Curious. I'm live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific. That's 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UTC. Hit the follow button. Come by, hang out again sometime. If you're watching on YouTube, consider coming over to the Twitch next time. Join the chat. Say hi. I plan to be live as usual for my stream next Sunday. We will continue Crew Member November with 4 more Crew Member November themed streams going forward. So prepare to be generous. We're going to be giving back to the community as a way of saying thanks here in November. November, of course, the month of Thanksgiving. And with that, I say thank you for coming out today, and I will see you later. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye. Growing up, they would always leave little presents for us on our back deck.